If you're on the World Wide Web, you can see Vivian Jones live in studio, www.bess100.com. Live video and audio streaming. Give us a call, let us know your favorite song from Vivian Jones. Yeah man, this man has been tearing up the wave since, can't even remember, early 80s. Several number one hits, Lovers Rock, Conscious Music, stored all over Europe. Yeah man, we're gonna dig deep tonight. Wanna know what's going on with Mr. Jones, what's going on with the business in the UK.
Love don't need no rules or regulation. It's natural. Just let it flow. Don't wanna be no prisoner of love. Said that you should be leaving at this time. Don't wanna be all alone in the king size. Oh na 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 na. Oh my mind. My baby said she's leaving me. Packed her things and said goodbye to me. Said that she's going away. Went to a dance to ease out the vibes. 'Cause I man don't like the fuss and fight. We used to be so good together. How you change like England weather. Now I am all alone. Out there, I fight it. Hey, them no know say, Selassie I a guide way. Skillful I am, they just can't hold me. Forever in your arms, Lord, I will be. I'm solid. It's a created I that way. So solid, Father, to you will I man pray. I'm solid, to you will I man pray. So solid.
One sound play this. One sound play this. A champion sound play this.
My stupid baby. My African lady, forever. Ethiopian eyes with the African smile. Your Ethiopian eyes with the African smile. All my life, someone like you. The Egyptian stands in your complexion.
Back up, pull up that. Back up.
Wow, this one is for Juby. One of his favorite.
It's definite the thing for me. As sure as I can be, it's a strong love. Although we haven't known each other very long, hey, but feeling strong. Yeah, baby. Strong love. We got a strong love. And I will tell the world, you're my girl. We got the strong love. Out there they say that we won't last. Out there they say that we're just moving too fast. The reason why there's all this talk, it's all because of this woman tender, sweet and precious. A strong love. We got a strong love. And I will tell the world, you're my girl. We got a strong love. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, oh gosh, you oh gosh, you oh gosh, you flash it and go on me operator, play for me, flash it and go on me operator. Rhythms rocking, hydrants at the control. Thomas Rocker, all of them were there. Dance cock, not tobacco with a cock. Your mojo rocking, him's crucial. Dance cock is crucial. Hear the dread ball out say, flash it and warn me operator. Play for me, flash it and warn me operator. Flash it and warn me operator. Hear the dread.
And them thing there, so and them kind of works the way I do right now, you know.
Okay.
Put up a construction and basically have to come in, come check the work and thing, you know.
So what kind of connection you have with Chilani now?
Born and go.
Okay.
Born and go, man. You know?
And you've been living in London for quite some time.
Yeah, man. Living in England now for at least, let me say, 40 years. Over 40 years.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
I want to know what brought you to England in the first place.
Mom and dad, because, you know, they were in England, so them sent for them one son, so, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So that's how I end up in the UK and, you know.
So tell me about the so-called accident with the granny. Just look on you and say, jump on the next plane.
Yeah, well, you know what, their grandma sent me to a shop and, you know, we have a corner there. Down at my ends there and on my way back to the house, you see a car come down the road and the car out of control. And the car head towards me, you know, man. And we have a barbed wire fence. And I say, I go so boom. And go under the fence, you know, boy. I don't even know if I over the fence or under the fence.
But you reach on the other side.
I on the other side and I go so boom, so I run through the gully and the gully there, you know, as youth, we never used to run through that gully because them said dopey down there and things. So we never used to run through the gully, but you know what now, I run straight through the gully, go up on my yard, man. So when I go up on my yard now, our next lady, she must come in after me, after me reach up a yard and grandpa say, what happened to you, man? What happened to you, man? And I can't talk, and sugar and water, sweet sugar and water and them thing there. And then a lady come up in the yard and say, Vivian dead. Because they must say, well, boy, the car turn over upon me, because the car turn over right where I was standing.
Yeah.
So them people, them think that the car they on top of me.
Yeah, man.
So them a run come up a yard, come tell my grandmother, say, me dead. And thing, and when the lady said, Vivian dead, Vivian. Grandma said, tapping eyes. See me. So after that, you know, grandma, after everything cooled down, she just come up and stand up at the kitchen door and she said to me, you know what? That time you left here now. Them times, you know, my mother and father in the UK want me from me was about 4-year-old.
Yeah.
See, and when me at 10, me end up at England because, you know, grandma and grandpa, they no let me go.
Right.
See, so when the car, the little accident, them say, yo.
So soon from the accident, grandma pack your bag and say, London.
How about there, man? I didn't even have passport them time there. Yeah, what now? I get my passport in about 2 weeks. 2 weeks, and the 3rd week, boom, London.
Okay.
So, you know,
okay.
Yeah, man.
All right, we could touch some music. Mr. Vivian Jones in studios. Number to call, 906-5801, 906-0955, 279-8473, or send a text, 995-3950. Gonna open the lines a little later, but for now, Mr. Vivian Jones.
Love me African. Wow. Love me African. It's so good, so good, so good. When every little thing just turns out right. Oh, like tonight. It's so good, so good, so good. When every little thing just turns out right. Oh, like tonight. Me woman African queen. Oh God, she's Ivy. She's an African queen. No doubt about it. She's an African queen. Read all about it. She's an African queen. I love the way you stick to me, baby. Treat me right. And now I like to hold you, my baby. You feel so nice. And if you feel like dancing.
So VJ, yeah, man, take me on the journey now.
See.
So grandma pack your dulcimina and ship you off to London.
Yeah, man. See?
And then he started to live in London and so on.
Yeah, man. Mom and dad, you know, so happy to get them son. Because a long time them when I wait, you know.
Okay.
See, and grandpa and grandma kind of hold out on them. So I'm happy to get them son and new life.
Okay.
Must tell you, when I reach England, everything look the same. Everywhere. You couldn't send me out the door because I'm not going to last. Because everywhere look the same.
Right.
You know? So it was a different experience for me, you know, different thing. But still, we got through schooling and them thing there, you know.
Okay.
And then near the end of the school thing, mind you, we start, because reggae music was so great them time there.
Okay.
You know, because we are talking about 70s, you know.
Okay.
And true, so reggae music so great them times there, you know. By the time, so well, me there in England for at least 5-6 years.
Right.
You know, it's like the music so great and things like, say, well, boy, you know what I mean, man, a 16-year-old and them kind of thing, you know. So therefore, we start go dance and sometimes we have to climb through the window when mommy them asleep and go so boom.
Well, the same mistake over there Jamaica I go up in England.
Yeah. We have to climb through the window and go dance, man, because you what no man. See? Yeah. So therefore it's like, say, well, we go dance and the music I take it, but even while at school, you know, and that's how the thing really start for me personally, because Me used to have like school friends who come and them say, Jones, come, sit down here, sir.
Right.
Sing that tune there. And it could be Dennis Brown, Silhouette. You know,
Right.
it could be Delroy Wilson, you know, Have Some Mercy. It could be any tune. Them say,
Okay.
come, Jones, sing that tune because hear the thing about it. Choose we are going to dance as youth and thing and them tune they play. You know what I mean? We know them tune there.
Okay.
You know, so them say, well, me as a singer in the school.
Okay.
Me are the singer as reggae. Me are the singer. So therefore them call me and the girls them come round and bridging them come round and we have a bridging I play bass pan him out. Dooku doom doom. And we have a bridging I play drum, I lick something and I play a job and,
Right.
and me I sing. Have Some Mercy. Silhouette. You name it. You understand me? So it branch out from there, you know?
Right. Were there any other singers in your school or musicians or just you alone from that particular school?
No. We had there was a few bridging them was older than me.
Okay.
Like a year older than me. And they were like putting a group together.
Right.
Seeing and while them putting the group together, right, because them know some me was a man where I DJ upon sound system. Can't they sing me and sing when me starting.
Okay.
I DJ like Big Youth or Uri. Them kind of things them I do. And when we go in on the dance them, sometimes the man them never want to give me the mic.
Okay.
So me have some big neck bridging them just come up and them say, yo, give you the mic. so me get the mic and from me get the mic and me touch the place, man, the place start rock and you know? So the man them who was older than me in my school now, they in the dance and
Okay.
one of them come to me one day and him say, yo, I know DJ if you're a DJ now, sing if you're sing. Come check with Sunday. We have a group of go on. Choose of them man they bigger than me, you know. So, you know what I mean? You have to hear what them say, you know, and things. So Sunday we go down the man and from go down the man and the man them have every equipment where we need. Them have drums, them have amp and box for bass, them have combo for guitar, them have everything. You understand what I say? So it's a nice little sounding thing there. So therefore we I start sing them start play a Bob Marley tune and I start sing the Bob Marley tune. And from I start sing the Bob Marley tune, that was it.
So who were some of the
Musician them.
are not even musicians but artists around them time they when you grow up? Reggae artists in the UK.
Well, when I was growing up in my area, Northwest London, where me did the scene, then, we had Simrans.
Okay.
And Simrans was like the number one band in the UK.
Okay.
Them back enough artists, Nicky Thomas, anybody who come in from Jamaica, anyone artist who come in from Jamaica, them was the backing band, like, you know, if they never have backing band.
Okay.
So Simrans was like the main reggae man at the time.
Okay.
And one of Simran's brother was in my youth band.
Okay.
You know, so sometimes like we would even use Simran's equipment to rehearse.
Okay.
You know, and them way there and thing. And the bridging them who called me from who was in a whole year than me in a school. The bridging who called me named Tony Henry. Zungi them call him.
Okay.
And Zungi is the bass player for Misty in Roots.
Okay.
Okay, and he used to be in a whole band and then them switched to Misty in Roots.
Okay.
Also Big Clifton, Bigger Morrison, he was also in my first band, was his first band.
People, Clifton, Bigger Morrison used to play with Oswald and Rough Cut Crew. Great keyboard player and musician. Okay, so you had some fun.
Play with Freddie McGregor, you name it. Play
Every
with
artist, every Jamaican artist will come go to England.
Yeah, man, and Crucial Tony Rough Cut band, he was also in the same band with me as a youth, we youth band, you know. That was our first group.
Okay.
So, you know, yeah, man.
Well, I'm going to touch down on this song. I don't know if you remember it, but I guess it probably was an early inspiration back then.
Yeah, touch it.
You remember this one?
Yeah, man, Stingray.
Okay.
Them crazy. We're gonna chase them crazy mornings out of town. Just those crazy mornings out of town. I built a cabin, and I plant a corn. Did my people before me slave for this country? Now you look me with your scorn.
So what you saying about this song now?
Yeah, man, this song here was when, you know, the label from UK, Stingray. When this was when Stingray just started
out.
Them label, man, and
Dilly and the crew.
Dilly and the crew, them, man. The man there, you know, and yeah, man, good vibe. This tune I go around the world still, you know.
Okay.
And do some good thing.
Okay. So when you got started in the business, was there any challenges or it was kind of smooth sailing?
Not go say that is thing. Yeah. Well, some of the artists might be lucky and things to just sail through, you know, but
right.
No, that never work with me. See, because here what, number one, you see in those days where as a youth and you're coming out of the business, you have some big thick-neck man in the business for a long time.
Right.
Who, as a youth, them not going to gain no money.
Okay.
I'm not going to gain no money. And the thing about it, what we never realized that we were doing, we was producing our own music.
Right.
Because we have our own little youth band where we rehearse like all 5 nights a week.
Okay.
So we rehearse 5 nights a week and we're not even doing no shows.
Okay.
At them times. So we just rehearse and play a tune where we make a tune them and we just go in a rehearsal and build them and play them, man, and play them till we have them how we want them.
Okay.
And them days that we all record them on cassette. We have a cassette machine in the rehearsal room and record it on a cassette. See?
Right.
And let me tell you something, we have to copy that cassette there. Every man have to get a copy of that cassette there. And here what happen, no, man. We are playing it, we are playing it like say, well, boy, it's a tune. We release already. Because, you know, we do it sound in the rehearsal.
Right.
So even when we go back in the studio for record the tune, we can't even get the vibe there again. It sounds slightly different. Yes, it sounds clean and nice and tidy in the studio.
Right.
But that vibe there where we put down the tune in the rehearsal room the night, we can't get back that vibe there again. So, you know.
But back in the UK, correct me if I'm wrong, you had some major record companies and labels that could just easily pick you up.
Yeah, man.
The Jet Stars and the Fashions and...
Well, you know what, when we start...
What?
Verb roots and culture.
Okay.
See? And... it might sound strange, but the other artists will know this. We go into the studio, we write the song, we produce the song. The producer sit down over there, so. Him not have nothing. The man who eventually have him name on the record said him have nothing to do with the tune. Him sit down over there. So I have been in sessions wherein the man who have him name as the producer upon the tune, I snore over there. So
okay.
While the tune I make, him don't know nothing about it until him wake up. See? But him get to put him name on that song. So
but why is that though?
Well, you know, them days we are youth and we don't really know about how the business go and thing, and them man is ahead of us. So therefore what them do is that we make the tune, them go make the label and press it up and thing and sell it. See?
Okay.
And whatever them feel for give it, them give it.
Okay.
See? But at the same time, see, them never produce none of them tune there.
Okay.
It's we, the band members, myself, who write the tune, and the band members, and we produce the tune.
Okay.
Seeing, but them get all credit me or all man up on radio with me or David really gonna big up all one of them man there one night. When the man a bust my tune and my tune a go on and the man a big up David, a big up the producer, and I say, this producer is so great and produces wonderful thing. I mean, I think to myself, watch it. I sleep when that tune I make, you know. So you know. Yeah, man, but, yeah, man.
All right.
Big dogs.
In studios, Vivian Sugar Love Jones. It's time to make love.
Aye.
wanna know just what's on your mind. I bet you know the way that I'm feeling right now. I said words are not necessary. I can see it in your eyes, baby. I said words are not necessary. You get that look, you get that look in your eyes. It's time to make love, baby. Love, baby. Hey, love making. Hey, I'm not talking about no sex, it's just love making, no baby. Love making. Love making. Yeah. I know what you need. I know what you like. And I know what you want. And I've got it, baby. I know what you need. I know what you like. And I know what you want. And I've got it, baby. You've got that look of loving in your eyes, and from me you can't disguise. Oh no. And I've noticed, baby, hey baby, you're not trying to hide.
Hi, my name is Vivian Jones. I'm in tune to the original foundation sounds of the Real Rock Show, starring the original Steve James. Bust it.
I can see it in your eyes. Yeah. I said words are not necessary. You got that look, you got that look in your eyes. It's time to make love, baby.
One sound play this. One sound play this. A champion sound play this.
You said these songs were made when reggae music was
booming in
England.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Them times when we had them tune I play real and truly, you know, it's like the vibe was so great that we were doing. I was doing show with like Keith Sweat.
Okay.
And there was a group, female group. I can't remember them name. Big American group. Them sing some big tune.
Okay.
And you know, I remember doing shows with them when these songs was released. And you know, I remember doing a show in Birmingham one night, and we in a club where the stage is it's like a lift, because the club is called Dome, and it goes up. The lift goes up right up to the top. So on each level you have people on each level.
Okay.
So them have to wait till the lift come up to them level for really see the fullness of your butt, and them watching you while the lift come up and think, wicked place, man, wonderful place, man. And I remember doing a show there with them when these tunes were out, man, and I think I was the only reggae artist on the show.
Okay.
I was the only reggae artist on the show, man, and the night when we come on stage and drop them tunes, man, the place done, man.
You just mentioned that this particular song is Ariwa.
Yeah.
The Mad Professor.
Yeah, man.
No, we were supposed to have him in studios last week, but boy, connectivity in the desert in Israel. So he's supposed to be in Brazil next week, Friday.
Okay, well, as you mentioned Israel,
I was in Israel in August Okay.
performing in Israel in August, and it was a wonderful occasion, you know. Only thing we spoiled it is that Lebanon fire a bomb in the drop a bomb in Israel.
Okay.
The day before we leave.
Okay.
And the place kinda get kinda scatty, you know.
Right.
But we had a wonderful time in a King David temple and all them things there.
How many shows you did
It was 2 shows in the same night.
Okay.
2 shows the same night.
The same night?
Same night, man, and the thing about it was a long show because we did one show about, we started 9:30.
Okay.
You know, and finished 11 o'clock.
Wow.
And then we did the next show started at 3 o'clock.
Wow.
And you know, when they in Israel, them have a thing where in the the club have 2 shows, but one show start from say 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
And finish 12 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second show start like 1 o'clock and finish at 6 o'clock. So
that's tough, man.
Yeah, man, it was a long night, you know.
Okay.
But you know, the way the people you know, the love of the people them show we and thing, man. It was just, you know, wonderful to be there. See?
Okay.
But from the bomb drop though, you know, we want to leave.
I think my professor had a similar experience, you know. You have to be careful in Israel.
Yeah.
You know, many years ago, you know, as I was just telling, you know, Empress Mitzi, that I always look outside of Jamaica for music.
Yeah.
And that is Jamaican music, you know, music will make right here, so.
Yeah, man.
And I used to fax, you know, the different, you know, places and so forth. And, you know, when I fax, I sent a fax and I sent it to Vivian Jones and Imperial House, but I never forget, you know. When I got back a response, I was telling Empress Mitzi, I always drop off of my chair, you know. But this particular song was one of the first songs I had, you know. Listen carefully.
Run it.
Vivian Jones, produced by Mad Professor.
Yeah, man.
Give You Love. I want to tell them about the song later.
The rain beats down on my window pane. It reminds me of when tears fall like rain, and memories just won't go away. I'm hoping for a better day. Love is such a splendid thing, and sometimes it's got me in a spin. And the moving of your body in my eyes. Hey baby, know you got me in my time. And I'm gonna give you love. And baby, I hope that's what you're looking for. Yeah. 'Cause I'm gonna give you love. Love. And much more loving, baby. My mind. Listen. I try to talk it over with you, saying words like I'm crazy for you. These memories just won't go away, and I'm hoping for a better day, you see. Love is such a splendid thing. Sometimes it's got me.
Vivian, I think we have a caller online. Caller?
Yes, hello, Rastafari.
Yeah, this Imperial Majesty. What going, brother?
Yes, when I tune into the Iraq, I tune them, you know.
See it.
It's a rat butter from Mobile.
Oh, Ras Butter.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yes, Ras Butter. Nice. Good for see you call in and think I know see you tune in, see it?
Yes, man. Well, I have a tune they call When the Rain is Falling there. No, I tell you that tune is tough.
Respect, I
Yeah, man. That tune Rasta.
Respect, Ras Butter. Which part of the island you there, brother?
No, I'm over here, I know.
I'm up here, scene.
Lilliput, Winstead, you know?
Lilliput St. James.
Oh, scene. All right, brother. We know the forest still, you know?
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Just keep the vibes going, said you know?
I want to give thanks, scene. Give thanks for the love here, sir.
Keep the reggae flag high, said you.
Yeah, man.
All right, thanks for calling, Ras Butter.
Blessed love.
All right.
The rain beats down on my window pane. It reminds me of when tears fall like rain. And memories just won't go away.
Yeah, man, so tell me about this song, Mr. James.
Well, you see, my professor, you see, just like how you say he's in Brazil,
Yeah.
and he was in Israel and them thing like that.
Right.
I saw him live. So
Every time I talk to this man, I'm in a
this-
different part
yes,
of the world.
man. I saw him live, man. So here him have a style now, you hear him say, Vivian Jones, you know how long I want to record this song? And I say, yeah, man, just call me, man, everything cool, man, just call me, man. But you know, him always out the country. And then it reached a stage now when him in the country, me out of the country.
Right.
See? So one day now, it so happens that, yeah, we both in the country.
Finally.
Man, and them calling Black Steel, Winston Sachs Road.
Soon,
Come on, you pig!
a dragon is coming.
Okay.
Solid.
Okay, that was by Black Dread.
Yeah, man, Black Jet production, that man. Yeah, man. So, you know, I mean, after we voiced the song, Black Jet have the song sit down there for about 2-3 years.
Okay.
And this time I'm doing like my third, 4th Vivian Jones album on Imperial House.
Yes.
So I said, Black Jet, me I do the tune then. So, when a tune really got in the national charts in England, you know what I mean, it's like a great thing.
Okay.
Especially a good reggae song, and I consider that this song is a great reggae song. And I think it was Bruce Ruffin did the song.
Okay.
Yeah, man, and boy, I love it so much that, you know, the song remains with me as from I was a youth. And one day I just decided, say, well, boy, yeah, me I go lick it, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Give me Zappa, man, over here, say him come. Sing that one.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, baby, I think you'll stay.
I listen to the falling rain, listen to it pour. And with every drop of rain, I love you more. Let it rain all night long. Let my love for you go strong. As long as we're together, who cares about the weather? Listen to the falling rain, listen to it fall. And with every drop of rain, I hear you call. hear you call. Call my name right out loud. I can hear you amongst the clouds, and I'm here among your borders. You and I together, honey. Listen to the falling rain, listen to it fall.
Hey, this is your girl Sherina Anderson, and you're listening to Bess FM 100.5. Keep it locked so the things
Listen, listen to the falling rain. Stim stop, I do my stim stop, stopping on my rooftop. It's raining, it's falling. The old man is snoring. He went to bed and he bumped his head and he couldn't get up in the morning.
Touch on the plane from Heathrow Airport in London, straight to Montego Bay Airport in Jamaica, driving from Montego Bay into Kingston, one station, Bess FM, one DJ, Steve James. The frequency 100.5 on your FM dial. Hey Jamaica, do you really want more than that? It's your boy, Splackavelli, Steve James, Bess FM, locking it down.
Oh, Vivian, tell me about the name Sugar Love. How did you get that one?
Sugar Love that name comes straight off of the song Sugar Love. And you know the thing about it, it was like, say, well, boy, I was, me based in the Northwest, was based in the Northwest London, you know. So because I was based in the Northwest London, it's like, say, that's the capital. That was the capital of reggae music of England.
Okay.
Trojan record was there.
Okay.
Palmer record was there. Jetstar was there. Archive record was there. You name it.
Big up Archive.
See, all of them. So it was basically, so me was fortunate to grow up in that area there, seeing when me leave Jamaica. So the thing about it is that
I think you have a caller desperate to talk to you. You know? Caller.
Yeah, well, I'm Mr. Vivian Jones.
Respect King, how you doing?
Yeah, man, not bad.
Yeah.
Leonard, man, me and Steve James play all the while.
See, respect Leonard.
Me like the one where you do and the Bob Marley rhythm where say it tough out the road.
Aye.
Yeah, like when you sit down on the rhythm there.
See, King, so wait, tell me something, it tough out the road for you right now?
Yeah, it's tough out the road for me.
Oh, you see, so you know what I say then?
Yeah, but my whole hand still and not give up, you know?
How do you, man? I see him, so the song saying, if you listen to that, a line in there too, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I nah give up, man.
Yeah, because I'm an artist, you know, but my breakthrough not come yet, but one day, you know?
I saw it go, man. I saw the thing go, man. You just go and do the work, see?
Yeah, man, I hold on to my dream, man.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, man, so let's go and do your thing, man.
Enough respect, yeah?
Yeah, man, bless.
Alright.
So, Vivian.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you were saying about Sugar Love now.
Yeah, man, so it was my bridging them in my local area, you know, because the thing about it is like, when Sugar Love was released, it's like, said, man, them was so proud of me, you know, and them show it.
Okay.
So, and then also some of the people, them, the females where I went to school with, all the girls, them and thing, all the women, them really and truly, you know, them start talk. That's my schoolmate, and we're going to school with the man, and excited. So straight away, you know, I mean, I was doing a show one night, man, and the brother, and him come on stage, the MC, Colonel Brigadier. And Colonel Brigadier come on stage from Java Sound. Must mention that. And Colonel Brigadier come on stage, and he says, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the one and only Vivian Sugar Love Jones. That was it. That was it. From that night there, you know, it's like on them things that them days, as me tell you know, man I record them dance all pan that machine or cassette.
Right.
And then it go round. And it just go round.
Okay.
And then even I go to Miami and my family them start calling me Sugar Love.
Okay.
I say, what I'm doing now? So it just stick from there that night. It just stick, and you know what I mean, boy. And when we come to release like the album with the extra classic and the earth, the Sugar Love itself, the album wasn't called Sugar Love. The album is called Jamaica Love.
Okay.
Because we had a song on it, another big song on it called Jamaica Love.
Okay.
You know, and I was in Jamaica here once, and I went into a bank, and I heard Jamaica Love playing in the bank.
Okay.
And I said, wait, how I go on here, so? You know? Yeah, man.
Okay.
So, you know, the album for wearing Sugar Love, that Sugar Love is on, is not called Sugar Love.
Okay.
The album is called Jamaica Love, you know?
Okay.
Yeah,
Would you consider Sugar Love your biggest hit?
No, man.
Okay.
I have tune long before that, which is still one of my biggest hits. I have a song named Red Eyes.
Okay.
Saying Roots Lovers.
Okay.
And that song is one of my biggest songs to date.
Okay.
Me know that. You know, anywhere I'm going in the world, you know.
Okay.
I mean, I was stuck in Portugal one time where them have like this volcano erupt and no plane or fly, them ground everything.
Okay.
And I was meant to leave the hotel like, you know, today.
Right.
And the volcano erupt. And we couldn't, they grounded everything because them said the smoke won't crash the plane or the and thing like this. So them ground everything. So I was stuck in Portugal for at least the next 5 days. Money done, and you know, and what do you think happened? You know, we went to the hotel and the lobby and talking to the management and thing. And even though I checked in there, them never really checked my name and say, well, boy, see who me is.
Right.
So when I go in there and I said, room so-and-so, Vivian Jones. The man says, Vivian Jones? Red Eyes? I say, yeah, man, Red Eyes. The man said, what? The man, I'll take out money and give me, give me my answer that because I say I don't have no money, the man take out almost €200 give me in my hand.
Okay.
And give me free stay in at the hotel for the next much day.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, man.
When it touched on Red Eyes,
What?
Well, Steve James, you really dip on the ball tonight, I tell you, because I never think of fight.
Don't worry yourself, Vivian Jones. A real rock with him, man.
Yeah, man, a real rock this one, so yeah.
This song has close to 1,000 hits or 100,000 hits, sorry, on YouTube.
Yeah, man, and you know this song was recorded in 1980.
Okay.
See it?
Okay.
1980.
All right,
yeah,
then.
Man.
I see Lord, she's crazy. When you see my eyes red, don't think I make me cry. I ain't been shed. When you see my eyes red, don't think I make me cry. 'Cause I ain't been shed. I used to have a girl called Cindy, and she walked out on me. She seemed to think I'd be down on my knees, begging her please. I've got better things to do with my time than worry about you. You're not the only girl in this world. There's plenty for me. So when you see my eyes red, don't think I'll cry. I ain't been shed. When you see my eyes red, don't think I'll cry. 'Cause I've been burning, burning in Arizona, burning since you found some mama this evil. She must be mad, she's got to be crazy. She must be mad, definitely crazy. To think that I'm gonna shed a little tear. To think that I'm gonna shed a little about a girl like you. She must be mad, she's got to be crazy. She must be mad, definitely crazy. To take the time, gonna shed a little tear. To take the time, gonna shed a little.
Serious song this man. Red Eyes.
Yeah, man.
You remember who produced this one?
How me produce this tune?
Okay.
But if you see this song here, I at the time when we released this tune, I never really have no label or no them things that really want to put out no tune, because I never really want to put out no tune.
Okay.
Because I never want to really run a label, because it was hard work.
Okay.
So, we took it to Josh Shaka, the great Josh Shaka.
You mean from the sound system, Josh
Yeah,
Shaka?
man, the Shaka, we take it to, man, and we take it to Josh Shaka, man, and that's how we get for the Imperial House label,
Okay, because Imperial House is your own label?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
But this is how I get to do the Imperial House label through Josh Shaka.
Okay.
Because Josh Shaka, I don't know who upset him the day. So when I go to Josh Shaka and say, boy, Shaka, I have this tune, and I don't know if you can put out this tune for me. He say, why every man come to me and ask me if you put out tune? Why man not do what me do? And put out them own tune. Why man not make them own? You fi make your own label, Vivian Jones. Make your own label and put. I say, I dead man, I feel so bad the way Shaka go on in front of people.
Right.
See? So I say, alright, give me about the tune, man. He say, I will do this one. But after this, go do your own label, man. I say, alright. Give me tune and go on. Okay. After that, my vex, man. When I go home, I drive, go, my vex, man. And I decide, say, you know what, I do my own label. I saw me do my own label.
So when was Imperial House formed?
Imperial House was formed like 1987.
Okay.
See, and then the thing about it is that we never released no tune pan Imperial House until 1990.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
So it's like, even though we was registered.
Sitting in limbo and...
Yeah, man, even the label was registered and everything.
Right.
But, we never do any, never put nothing on it until 1990.
Okay.
You know?
Alright, let's touch down on the Sugar Love, huh?
Yeah, man, yeah.
Well, all right. You're my baby, you're my baby. My one and only lady. Don't change, stay sweet as you are. Sugar, my baby. Sugar, baby. It's been so long since you've been around. Is this another chance, girl, just to put me down? You say you wanna leave me and go your own way.
You probably don't remember this.
Yeah.
I just gonna say hooligan.
Yeah, man.
You remember this one?
Yeah, man. Can't forget them songs, man.
Just see them a come, but I not go run. No abo.
They were louder than me. I tell you that the PA system was no little joke PA.
Right.
Well, it was louder than me, man. I talk about say, well, boys, like, you know what I mean, it was about 10,000 people.
Okay.
You know, louder than me, man.
Who produced this song?
Hooligan, man. Hooligan from Birmingham. And you know, Hooligan have a big sound now.
Yeah.
That sound is called Ja vibes.
Okay.
Ja vibes, yeah.
People, Vivian Sugarlove Jones. Yeah, man. Listen to this one. Just see them come. Produced by Hooligan.
Yeah. Birmingham, England.
Birmingham Massive. Bless up.
Just see them a come, but I not go run, no way. Just see them a come, but I not go run, no way. Man, if I boss you a boss, or a boss you a boss,
I remember when I was going into the studio, man. I mean, just the look of it, it just sounds solid.
Yeah, man, definitely, because you know Hooligan big and thick and trapping.
Right.
Well, when I see him, so him sound in him studio. Any studio Hooligan have. Are the heaviest thing, because him, when him walking, man, him heavy, you know, man. So it's like everything about film studio heavy.
Okay.
We did a song in a call, on an album I've got called Big League.
I want to say bless up to Empress Mitzi and Gary I.
Yeah, man, respect.
Yeah.
One like, how you a go one like today. Good morning, mister. One like, how you a go one like today. One like you respect me. One like say you know me. One like say you care for me. One like say you love I. Good morning, mister. One like, how you a go one like today. Good morning, mister. One like, how you a go lead us straight. I hear you stepping from some things they might talk. Some youth a big you up.
Yeah, I want to tell you, say, you see the song, some, you know, when you hear these songs, it bring back your picture, you remember everything what happened. This song here, I remember, you know, I was in the studio recording songs for another album.
Okay.
And I was in the studio for one night about 5 o'clock in the morning. And then the phone rang, just like I was phone ring while I was asleep, because I was supposed to be in another session like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
But at 5 o'clock me reaching, so therefore it's like I need to get some sleep, and you know, and the phone rang and it was this, and it was a youth man. This brother was a youth man who produced the producer for this song.
Okay.
And I said to him, say, well boy, you know what you're doing now, because you know, you have to know what you're doing with this reggae music business, because I really want you to come waste your money and thing. And I said, Mr. Jones, yeah man, I want to do this, Mr. Jones. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm say, alright. God, but him wake me up out of my sleep, man.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, wake up and boom. I have to reach the studio. But it's like, to me jump out of my sleep, man. All of me I drive God the studio is like, I don't even know when I go sing on the rhythm or anything.
Okay.
So when me go into the studio now and think, I start work on the song, and then I come up with it. And there's a piece in the song, you know, where it's like I'm going a falsetto voice near the end of the song. And boy, I tell you something, I don't even know how I do that.
Let's listen to it now. Right here.
Right there, man. And I always say that, you know, it's because, well, boy, when we jump out of my sleep, you know, I just jump up and get moving. I never even get time for really even, I never even say a prayer.
Okay.
So it's like when we go into the studio now, this song was like the prayer when we supposed to did say, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Now, you have a recent song, Welcome to the Roots. Boy, your root song, them, all of them just drop heavy and solid and round. And
Well,
smooth at the same time.
Yeah, well, this song here is with another producer. A producer, we work together on this song. A producer by the name of Russ Disciples.
Okay.
And Russ Disciples is a white man from England
Okay.
who's been producing roots and culture music for years.
Yeah.
See? He also produced music for Jashaka.
Okay.
See? And the thing about the same time when I produced music for Jashaka.
It's like a fashion man, like
Yeah.
fashion.
Yep. And the same
Okay.
time I produced music for Jashaka, I was doing the same thing, but we don't know one another.
Okay.
So it was only like 2010 we meet.
Okay.
And from we meet and we start do the work and thing, you know.
Mhm.
Everything just start the work right, and we've completed an album.
Okay.
The only thing is that we have about 17 tracks for the album, and we don't know which song to choose for the album because all of them up to a level.
Right.
And we don't want to take out this one or take out that one. So the problem is that we even tried doing like running a track list, 2 different track lists, 3 different track lists, you know, and we can't make up our mind. So at the moment, because we can't make up our mind of which songs we're going to take out, because we have to take off some of the songs
Right.
off of it, you know, and that I hold up the album.
Okay.
It mix and everything and done.
Okay.
But it's just for we to decide, say, well, boy, which tracks we going, okay, we have to take off some tracks.
Okay.
It's just basically that.
Well, listen to this one. Welcome to the Roots.
Yo, musician them. Aze, Vivian, Assman, Fish Brown, see? Crucial Blacksmith, yeah. Buttons on the matic massive. Yeah, me not talk, you know. Rasta Del Roy. Yeah. Some more and Deda Del Roy. Watch it. Hear this. Vivian. Welcome to the roots and culture. Welcome to the roots. And them ya sound ya are the roots and culture. Them ya sound ya are the roots. Welcome to the roots and culture. All nation, everyone bout ya. It's your sound of the ruling sound. In a city, country or town. Come make me tell you about some instrument players. Them man ya when me know. Playing off drums, I hit a cardi beat. Pagan, Osman. And them a played from the foundation. This me a fi call the one Fish Brown. Listen the bass so it nice and round. Keyboards a play a bigger and bubblers. Now forget the Rasta Del Roy. Yes, Mr. Murray is another Del Roy. When you a play the place full of joy. So, welcome to the roots and culture. Welcome to the roots. Welcome to the roots and culture. Welcome to the roots. Yo, we're done with the musician, them here. Hey, Winston saxophone. Ready again. Sing. Yo, Fish, a new cross. It got a play, push a Tony Black steel. And them man, they got the real reggae feel. Welcome to the roots. Yeah, yeah. Welcome to the roots. Bongo Dashi, I fi call him loud. Percussion a play, some no know how. I'm a love it when the arms them a play. Buttons with the matic, them be blow you away. Now we not rich, but we nice same way. Come check we out when we string up on a play. Yeah, big up our sides, a Rasta youth them. Foundation reggae has no
Well, boy, them I talk to me about it already hard because I played certain song off of it live on stage and so far, I mean, all the people are remembering the songs them even though them not released yet and I ask for the songs them,
Okay.
So, a great vibe still, and I want to say big up Ross Disciples, for all the work he put in with them tune here and this album especially,
Okay.
And it was a great pleasure working with Ross Disciples for the first time.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Let's touch on this one, Ethiopian King.
The story behind that tune, Steve James. Yeah, man.
Give it a story, man.
Alright, pull up that. Here what? I was on Facebook and a brother put up a thing on Facebook about African history. Saying that African history, like we have many, many years, 400,000 years of African history. See? And when it compare with other people history, it was not, it don't come close.
Right.
So therefore now, this lady on Facebook get vexed because I share that article.
Right.
And come on Facebook and start cuss me. And tell me about Israel this and the Jewish this and that and I have to be careful because the Secret Service and what they could do to me and all them something there. I think to myself, what this man I talk about? It's not even my thing where me my words where me write down or something. It's just an article that I've shared.
Right.
But she did on my case now and that threatened me.
Yeah.
So anyway, I saw me get that song, yeah.
Okay.
Listen to it.
Right.
Threaten me, cause me feel about our history. 6,000 years of lies, you still don't make it right. 400,000 years of African history, you can't come chat to me. I and I are black Africa. Your foundation. Ethiopian king, now I'm gonna stop healing. Ethiopian king, Rasta now stop healing. Back up, pull up that. Back up.
I wonder if the young lady has ever heard the song yet. You didn't send it to her.
It don't release yet, so.
Okay.
So I know say she don't hear it yet. But I don't even think she realized who she was talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
You still have her name now, because I forgot to send her this
Yeah,
song.
man, I'm
when you
married
release
and
it.
she name, man, but me delete her off of my thing after that, man, because she too feisty.
Okay. Alright.
Threaten me, cause me feel about our history. 6,000 years of lies, you still don't make it right. 400,000 years of African history, you can't come chat to me. I and I are black Africa. All praises to the Rasta man. Come check him out, he's your foundation. richer man, you fi dig deeper. Even if it get bitter, collection might be sweeter. Every man want get richer, yeah. African minds with mix up concept. Let's just talk about love for one another, yes. No evidence, no argument. Now go follow Johnny come lately. Chanty, 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 chanty. Chanty, 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 chanty. I rather want come threaten me.
Locks on beard. Tell me about that one.
Locks on beard, man. Well, I want to know.
Alright. People, the man Tiny T have a brother there who him raise pet snakes. All kind of snake. Upstairs in the man house.
Locks on beard, yeah. Locks on beard. Locks on beard, yeah. Locks on beard. So much just locks on beard. Locks on beard. And there is nothing else. Locks on beard, yeah. Locks on beard. Locks on beard, yeah. Locks on beard. So much just locks on beard. Locks on beard. And there is nothing else. Them no love Rasta. Love Rasta. Every day them ball jaja. Ball jaja. No them no love fire. Love fire. No them no love fire. Love fire. Them lead them the youths them astray. Yeah. Every day with them dirty ways. Them nasty ways. Locks and beard, yeah. Locks and beard. Locks and beard, yeah. Locks and beard. So much just locks and beard. Locks and beard. And there is nothing else. Locks and beard, yeah. Locks and beard. Locks and beard, yeah. Locks and beard. So much just locks and beard. Locks and beard. And there is nothing else. No order. Man, I live to no order.
100 on your dial.
Not praise the Father. No, them not praise the Father. Them prefer saying Jaja.
Brothers and sisters, good day. I'm wheeling through the water, know how you feeling, we out there. Hi, this is the original legend DJ U-Brown from the days of King Tubby's, Papa Roots, Socialist Roots, Jack Ruby and all them rubber dub sound, Emperor Lord, Faith Ever Great. And right about now, you've been thinking of the one selector in Jamaica, the man called Steve James. All over the world, you hear the man call out his name. Selector, run it.
She looked in my eyes and said, thanks a lot. I smiled and I said, for what? For loving me like you do. Gosh, you make my dreams come true. And no, I'll never not love you. That means I'll be loving you for life. And as I walk through your door, strangest feel I started missing you for sure. And I'll be loving you for life. And she said, no, I'll never not love you. To my car feeling really sad. That's how I know I've lost the beautiful love I had. Drop my key on the floor, suddenly I'm not sure. Somehow I know I'll be wanting you some more. For loving me like you do. I do. When I think of you, it just blows my mind. When I think of you, I feel good inside. Birds singing at my window. Hey, did you tell them or is it that they know all about this happiness you brought into my life? Happiness, taking away those lonely nights, and I thank you, Lord. Oh yes, I do. Oh, I thank you, Lord. Yes, I do. When I think of you, this blows my mind. When I think of you,
What?
it's ecstasy all the time. Listen, people dress up in the
thing wherein we never get no backing for do this song.
Okay.
And I never get no backing really. So basically we just have to work with all the bridgings and like Georgie's recording studio, Hooligan recording studio. Those are the two studios where we record these songs because
Right.
we had so many artists. So we record some artists here, so we record some artists over that studio there, you know?
Several artists too. Peter Honningale, Neville Morrison, Mike Anthony, Todd Hunter, Carl Thompson,
Yep.
Neros Joseph, Maxine Harvey.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you ever meet Stephen Lawrence or his family?
I met his family, I met his mom.
Okay.
You know, and the actually cover that we did for the CD
Right.
was a self-portrait that Stephen Lawrence himself did.
Okay.
And his mother gave it to us to go and
Okay.
copy it to make the album, the cover for the single, you know?
Okay.
And made the album, the cover, and then I had to bring it back and give it to her
Okay.
because it was a self-portrait that he did
Right.
of himself, you know, so she just gave it to me so that I could copy it and make the album, and then we just give it back to her.
You know, I was reading, I was watching BBC News the other day, and his father is now living in Jamaica, and Stephen was actually
Buried
in Jamaica.
That's right.
Right, right.
Yeah, man. You know, buried alongside his grandmother.
Okay. Yeah, we must try to get a link to see if we can, you know,
But
have a business
one
with his
must
dad.
one must look at the whole thing, you know, and know that
Institutional.
just through that incident with Stephen Lawrence, you know, the murder of Stephen Lawrence,
Right.
changed a whole heap of thing in England.
Right.
You know, wearing that
Things like what?
well, racist law
Okay.
and things like this. You know, Stephen Lawrence, I'm sure he's got quite a few street that is named
After him.
and things like this.
Right.
And also the British justice system was the biggest embarrassment for them because they had a inquiry about it,
Right.
and the man came out and said, the man who did the inquiry.
Yeah, said they either cover up or he was pushing them to, you know,
Yeah, the
to
man
discourage the family and that sort of thing.
Oh man, a whole heap of thing, man. Whole heap of thing, man. Bad policeman mix up in the whole thing, and you know, and the thing that came out was the biggest embarrassment for England for years
Right.
because of the cover up, the bad policing, the murder of a black youth, racist murder of a black youth, and them things there.
Okay.
You know, I was in Jamaica when this happened, you know.
Right.
I was here when this
remember.
happened, and when I flew in, and because every time I fly back in England, the first thing I do is when I reach the airport is I buy a newspaper.
Okay.
You know, because I've been away for a little while. Let's see what go on.
Right.
You know, and this was a front page story when I flew back into England.
I still have a copy of that newspaper, you know.
All right. And the thing about it, I personally couldn't believe, say, well, boy, this thing happened. You know, because I know, say, how man stay. I know how we as Jamaicans stay in England.
Right.
You know what I mean? Certain thing we not go just take it so. You know, and there was and it was Stephen Lawrence's family, mother and father, really that stopped a whole heap of thing from happening. Because enough man never like it. Enough man was ready to go, take up arms and do things.
Right.
You know, so it was the family, was the mother and the father really that really calmed down the whole thing.
Right.
And said we don't want none of that, we're going for justice.
Okay.
And you see how long
it
take for them. I mean, when the report came out, you know, the man who did the report, I can't remember his name, Lord something, because I'll sing a next tune about him and call him name and everything. But what's his name again? Can't remember his name, man, right offhand right now. Okay. But that man said the English justice system is institutionalized racism.
Yeah, it's a terminology I hear them use a lot now.
Well, me have a song named Institutionalized Racism.
Right.
Lord Macpherson.
Okay.
See? So, you know, it's like, that was one of the biggest embarrassments for them. And it will never change. That will always be a major embarrassment for England. For them to do this to a youth.
Right.
Born and grow in England.
Of Jamaican parentage.
Of Jamaican parentage.
Well Hall Road.
Well Hall Road, man. Everything in the song.
Alright then.
Yeah?
People listen carefully. This one is real. This one is about Stephen Lawrence.
Many we've lost along the way.
So sad.
Oh, na 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 na.
Lord.
Back up, pull up that. Back up.
It's so sad, sad, so sad.
Oh, na 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 na.
Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Lawrence.
Don't you cry no more. No, 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 no more.
Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Lawrence. Lawrence.
Yeah, yeah. Don't you cry no more. No, 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 no more. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Lawrence. Yeah, yeah. I'm so sad you've lost your son.
Ooh, yeah. What a pain it is to bear when we find they just don't care.
Racism is a poison.
For people who don't understand, shall we give an helping hand?
Just you hold on strong.
Shall we give an helping hand?
Just don't give up your right, yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Lawrence, Lawrence, don't you cry no more. Don't you cry no more. Mr. and Mrs. Lawrence, Lawrence, don't you cry no more. Right now there's a problem. Killing of our children won't solve them. Ooh, it won't. Murdering of justice won't solve them. No, no, no. What happened on the Well Road is a dangerous pollution. If a fire start to burn,
some will learn.
Let Stephen be our sign, yeah, to end this dreadful crime.
Jah will give a helping hand. Oh, Jah, Jah. Jah will give a helping hand. Yeah, yes.
Mr. and Mrs. Lawrence, Lawrence, don't you cry no more. Mr. and Mrs. Lawrence, Lawrence, don't you cry no more.
Don't you cry no more. Oh, one hand washed the other, yeah. And each one's got to teach one. That's how it's done. So many innocent in jail, while the guilty need no bail. Oh Lord, ooh, hear us when we call. Oh Lord, hear us when we call. Just give a little helping hand. I'm holding strong. Just give a helping hand. Yes, we're holding strong. Yeah. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Lawrence, Lawrence, don't you cry no more. No, no. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Lawrence, Lawrence, yeah, yeah.
No, don't you cry no more.
No, 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 no more. Don't you cry no more. Full time now, the world. Tune into the real rock. Tune into the real rock. Him on a full time now, the world. Yeah. Tune into the real rock. The real rock, real rock, real rock.
It's if a conscious music, real lovers rock thing, don't know groovy thing. Now we talk about instrumental music. Only Steve James, you know. The best, 100.5 FM. Keep it locked. Go on, Steve.
So Vivian, no. What you consider the state of reggae music now in the UK?
No good.
Yeah.
No. Because number one, you know, when we had vinyl records, we could sell records.
Okay.
See? Then we go to CD, and we really can't sell much CD.
Right.
Because the copying and the bootlegging thing,
right,
you know, is still a going, rife.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so therefore, that way there. Then we don't have a lot of all the musical outlets them that we had in the UK.
Right.
The biggest ones are gone.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The biggest ones are gone, so we're down to the little one them right now.
So we have to look outside of England now.
Of course. You know, and one thing for me, you know, is that even from the 70s, my music has always moved around the world.
Right.
You know, so even from the 70s right up to today, the music is still moving around the world. You know,
Okay.
so when you have a foundation, you know what I mean, because if you check in with all the artists them, you know, any artists who them work through Studio One and come through and things like that, those artists, you know, if they're around today, them still go and get work, you know.
Okay.
Because the era of that you know, that time, you know, when those music was made and things like that, you know, those
Soon,
Come on, you beast!
a dragon.
a foundation stone that you can't move them things there.
Okay.
You know? So basically, me glad say, well, boy, you know, the works that I did from the early years, you know what I mean, good works.
Okay.
So them can hold me right through from now. Plus the works them I did after that.
Right.
Because when you look for me, you must me start with the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. And we still there, you understand me?
Right.
So as a whole heap of music built up since then.
Right.
You know, because sometimes, you know, I'm doing a show in a country where I've never been before. I always ask the promoter to give me a list of songs. Because therefore, you know, I mean, I know what songs they know over there, and you know, because I really want the people them to come in and interact with me.
Right.
With what I am doing.
Okay.
So therefore, you know, I will always ask them, you know, if I'm going to a country where I've never been before, I always ask them, say, well, boy, send me a list.
Good idea.
You know what I mean? And them send me a list so I know which song, because I don't really want to go there and I play them all certain tune way. You know?
Okay.
Even though say the vibes, people will accept music because music is music.
Right.
But, you know, it's great when you can relate to them and them, you're up on stage and them are sing the tune.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Recently, you've been working with one of the couple of fine Jamaican producers. I know you've been doing work with Bobby Digital.
Yeah.
And you've done some work with the Blackbeard.
Yeah,
Wants to bless up the Blackbeard and all our listeners in Portmore.
Yeah, man. Big up Father Beer and all the Portmore massive them.
Bless up man like Herbie. Tell me about the songs you've been doing for Blackbeard.
Great. You know, Blackbeard really take me to a different level when it comes to the production and the music thing.
Okay.
Straight talk. You know, it was a different level because we're in, you know, when you work with certain producers, they might want you to sing a certain way or deliver a song a certain way.
Right.
See? Blackbeard is not like this. Blackbeard allow you, you know, for just bring in your vibes and, you know, open yourself and just, you know, just let go yourself.
Natural.
Just natural, just free yourself and just
let it flow.
Yeah. Me's a man like that now because I saw me stay.
Right.
So therefore it was a great thing for me.
Okay.
Great vibes for me.
Okay.
See, and the music, the rhythms and things what Blackbeard have, proper. You know, right up my kind of vibes.
Okay.
See? So it was a great vibe for do them works there. Okay. And also, not only that, we did works with Althea Hewitt.
Okay.
She did the backing vocals.
Okay.
My songs. And I'm telling you, you know, enough respect to that young lady, Althea Hewitt. Because she have such a wonderful voice, wonderful presence, songwriting ability.
Okay.
Them things there, you know, and the way she did my harmonies, I mean, if I was there when she was doing it, I might have even changed it. And you know, you would get the normal Vivian Jones thing.
Right.
But the way she did it now, you get a different flavor.
Right.
You know, which I always, I never like do harmonies for my tune, you know.
Okay.
But
you mean you personally?
Me personally.
Right.
Because some producers I work with, like Hooligan, them not having it. Them Vivian Jones, are you a do it? Come, 3 part, 4 part, are you a do it?
Right.
See? And then couple of songs they might bring in a female.
Right.
But them man they always want me to do my own backing vocals and things, but me not really like do that.
Right.
You know, because voices is like every voice is different.
Right.
You know? So you find, say, well, boy, it's great to have other voices accompany your voice, especially female, because the thing are male and female, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, you know, me love when I have a tune and I have certain female, and I have female backing vocal around me. See?
A voice like Shasha or one of them.
Yeah, well, Shasha is like a backing vocal machine. It don't go wrong. This machine don't go wrong. You know, you just say Shasha, right? This tune, yeah, and want it so, and boom, it done. So she say, how many we want on it? 4, 3, 4, 5. How much you want on it?
Okay.
And she'll find all of them. You know, that's why you see me as a man, like, me love talent.
Right.
So you see when me book all certain people with talent, you know. Sometimes me talk about certain artists, right, and them only have like a few tunes out there. But me rate them so highly that me will talk about them.
Right.
So I talk about artists like Carolyn Thompson.
Right.
I mean, enough people don't never hear of Carolyn Thompson.
Yes.
But hear the thing about it. She is one fantastic vocalist in the UK.
She used to be with Soul to Soul.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
But she's and people, Debbie Garden.
Right.
You know.
Deborah Glasgow.
Deborah Glasgow, late great Deborah Glasgow. Great singers.
Yes.
You know, and some I always love talent, man. I just want to hear people sing good, man, and I eat that for me.
Okay.
You know, I'm nice.
Right.
So when we talk about certain, but as I said, with the Blackbeard and the production of the rhythms, them, him have couple son there, you know, we're engineering them and them tough in my law.
Okay.
You hear what I tell you, you know?
Yeah, man.
When them sit down, the one Gavin and I can't remember the other brother name at the moment.
Okay.
But I work with the two of them.
Right.
And let me tell you something. When it comes to engineering,
yes.
because you know every part of the music is different. Every man have a playing part.
Yeah.
See, it don't make sense to all of want to sing or DJ. Some man have to engineer, see? Some man have to do all the other things, the other works them have to do. See? So when you find you work with people who they're on the level where you there, or there where you there, you know, it make life so easy, man.
Well, we're going to touch on a couple of Blackbeard songs
yeah,
right now.
Touch
you
it,
know,
man.
the first one is Lovers Rocking.
Sweet reggae music, oh yeah, it's sweet reggae music, oh yeah. She said, excuse me, Mr. Jones, can I have a word in your ear? Give me some lovers rock, keep me rocking, 'cause I just love it like that. Oh well, give me some lovers rock, she said to me, 'cause I just love it like that. Yeah, I really love the sweet reggae music from the days of old. Singers and
Steve James, go on, all up the ting, brother, all up the ting, brother.
Oh, this is Althea Hewitt. A lovely voice.
Yeah, man.
I'm missing you. Oh yeah. I'm sitting here missing you so much, thinking how I need your touch. Your eyes, your lips, your skin, how I count the seconds. You are a million miles away.
So Vivian, these songs, are they released yet or no?
No, these songs are not released yet, you know. And,
Okay.
We have a Tipsy record music them, you know. So
Okay, on the Blackbeard label,
yeah,
Tipsy
man,
Records.
yeah, man, for the Blackbeard thing and
But when these songs release, I'm going to just go straight on the chart.
yeah, well, think about it, you know, it's like I know a couple DJs in the UK playing some of these songs.
I've been hearing it on Vibes FM.
Yeah, man, and you know, the man,
OPC.
they keep asking me when. And one DJ, Errol G, says every time him go up on the radio, the people them a phone him and ask him, from the minute him come on the radio, them a ask him to play them tune. Yeah.
Okay.
And then them a ask when the tune is going, is it on iTunes or download and thing. Well, I can't tell them that because, you know what I mean, I'm going to talk to Father Blackbeard first.
Okay.
And things. I basically just, you know, introduce the tune to certain people as exclusive.
Okay.
But not release yet.
All right.
So, yeah.
Now Vivian, before I go to the next song, produced by Blackbeard, I'm looking at a poster right now, flyer, and it says The Giants of Lovers Rock, featuring international reggae star Frankie Paul, Friday the 25th of October, the Tower Ballroom. Now, after that, the next name on the flyer is Vivian Jones. Then you have Kofi, Sandra Cross, Peter Honingale, Peter Spence, Michael Gordon, Trevor Walters, Winston Reedy, Don Campbell, Paul Etaja, Paul Dawkins, Tradition, Lorna G, Winsome, Mike Anthony, China Black, Dennis Pinnock, DJ Stuffish International Sound with Napti, Barry B and full crew, Grandfather Ovis, Big John, and Rankin Festus. Is this Festus from Coxon?
No.
Oh, a different Festus.
Different Festus. At Birmingham Festus this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a massive Lovers Rock show.
You know,
when was the last time you did one of these big shows, Lovers Rock show? I think there was one last year.
Was it last? Yes, I think it was last year.
Okay.
Last year we did one, but it wasn't to this size.
Okay.
This is oversized now. So I can imagine. I'll have to tell the people that I won't be able to sing Sugar Love, The Hurt, Extra Classic.
Right.
I'll have to tell them that because when you have so many artists on a show like this, you know what I mean, you're not going to get much time at all.
Yeah, but this is Birmingham where I know you have a fan base of a lot of Lovers Rock.
Yeah,
you can't get with just one song or two songs.
I know that. But it all depends how much time them give me.
Okay.
I might have to just do a medley and...
Right. Okay.
See it? But this show here...
Yes.
There's another show in London.
Okay.
Before that.
Okay, so you're going to be...
The 19th.
Okay.
And I've got to return for that show.
Okay. Where's that one? In Birmingham?
No,
also London?
This one is in London because it's two shows. One in London and one in Birmingham.
Okay.
So
this is the second leg then?
That's the second leg.
Okay then.
You know?
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but I didn't even
realize so many artists was on it.
I never realized so much artists on it, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Because maybe I just say, well, boy, chop. Let me just extend my ticket. You know?
Okay.
But me don't take a deposit already, and one's got to honor as an artist. You know, you try to honor the thing, man, and
right.
You know.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. Next one produced by Blackbeard. I love this one too. Pretty Woman.
Yeah.
Blackbeard, bless up.
a dragon.
Don't mean say everything is alright. You've got that look in your eye. I know you got something to hide. Fools rushing, where wise men fear to trade, and the fools rushing, where wise man I protect him head. I'm not your puppet on a string, and for you know I won't do anything. You need someone to control, and to you sell their very soul. I want just work to an order. We'll live with life and praise the Father. About you want come change me. I want rearrange me. Pretty woman. Don't mean say you're pretty inside. Pretty woman. I know you got something to hide. Pretty woman. Don't mean say everything is alright. Pretty woman. Hey, you got that look in your eye. You can't nice feel a little wine. I want to when you change your style. And your broom sleep clean. The old one knows every corner. And wanty can't get it. And get it, no want it. And step on the go, you work your show. And the next victim, you are go get you. Pretty woman. Don't mean say you're pretty inside. Pretty woman. Don't mean say everything is alright. Pretty woman. Hey, that look in your eye. Pretty woman. I know you got something to hide. Oh, no, you. Fools rushing, where wise men fear to trade, and the fools rushing, where wise man I protect him head. I'm not your puppet on a string, and for you know I won't do anything. You need someone to control, and to you sell their very soul. I want just work to an order. Well, live with life and praise the Father.
Yeah, man. No, Vivian. Like this one.
Talking about rearrangement.
Now, coming up in around 2 weeks is Heroes Week for Jamaica.
Black History Month for England.
Oh, excellent.
This is October, so it's Black History Month right from the 1st of October to the end.
Okay.
So we have few little things, black history things going on, you know?
Okay. Yeah, man. So it's Heroes Weekend, and we have featured a few of the artists who are going to be honored at Heroes Weekend. We had Phil Calendar in studios, you know, Phil Calendar from, you know, Studio One drummer and Incode and so on.
That man is a very big name in England when it comes to reggae music from like 70s, 80s.
Yeah?
Big name, big name. Had some big tunes.
Okay. Yeah, man. So just a reminder again, anyone who has that interview that we did, just give us a call at 906-5801 and 906-0955. We also had, we featured Delroy Wilson.
My singer.
And I know that Delroy Wilson is your singer. Yeah, and he's the one that I think inspired you to really sing.
Yeah, man, definitely.
So what do you think about Sadley getting, finally he's getting, you know, the recognition for his work and Heroes Week alongside some other artists, Mr. Burris Hammond will
Yeah,
be getting
man.
the order
Well,
of Jamaica.
alright, yeah, what? You see the thing about it now?
Yes.
When you call them two man their name, as far as me concerned as an artist in a reggae music, them well overdue.
Right.
Them forget them something the long time. Them man they well overdue. Them have them have the works. Them have the material for sure what they've done. Them have the history. You know. Yeah, man. Wonderful thing. Great thing. Yeah, and sometimes, you know, people get awards and thing and you think to yourself, sure, where am I get that from? But anyway, them man, yeah, total 100% deserve it.
Okay.
Tell me something, Peter Tosh get one yet?
I cannot recall.
I hope so. Well, I hope him get one though. Because, you know,
right.
Them man do great things for the music.
Well, I'm going to play a song that I think kind of influenced you too. So, people, Bess FM, Real Rock, Vivian Jones, live and direct in studios.
Because you give me little something, now I'm gonna make you You come control me over the little bit of boom boom. Yes, we have some good times. It never lasts no long time. I remember when the singer man said, it takes time to know you. Yeah. Hey, mama look into his eyes and say, hey, takes time to know you. I mean, I want a whole carrying on my life. Every day you need fixing. Say you want break shoes, you want break light, and nothing now run right. Wipe on our work, treat me like jerk. Almost you want me leave her. Now I'm gonna make you run come timing over the little bit of something. Now I'm gonna make you come control me because you give me little boom boom. So if you want someone to mind you better go on and left me. And if you need someone to love you nice, yeah, come in, come check me. I never born to be no one prisoner. No prisoner. I mean no one fi come fool me. Hey. Them used to laugh when me go to school. Them say me born damn fool. You can't take me for no boo-boo. Yeah. And then you treat me like dodo. Me now I'm gonna make you.
Yeah, man, Vivian. Wrapping up Trial and Crosses, you know?
Yeah, you know.
So when are we gonna see you performing in Jamaica? We'd love that.
We feel 2014, you know, sound good to me, and we're working on that at the moment. We're talking to some people at the moment, and
okay,
2014 look possible. So
okay,
yeah, man.
Make sure you inform Real Rock as soon as it break, you know.
Yeah, man, Real Rock was first to know, man.
Alright.
Yeah, man, we get the Dan recorder, you know.
Okay. Well, let's give thanks for, you know, stopping by Real Rock and Bess FM.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. People,
always a pleasure, you know, still, you know.
Want to let the people over in listening know that Vivian Jones is one of the man them who responsible for a good portion of the music that you hear on this program. A good portion of the drops and jingles that you hear on this program. You know, and all the links them in London, so I want to say give thanks, you know.
Yeah, man, anytime, Bridget, you know, say we're good. I just saw the thing set.
Right.
You know what I mean? A long time we're going now, so. You know what I mean? From all the days down at Wochi.
Yes, from the other radio station days.
And right up to now. And you know, there's still, you know, the program we used to do on that station at them time there.
Right.
You know, no one has ever reached the level of what you was doing.
True.
No one has ever reached that level, and I know no further DJ come and try to do that. But the music, you know, the consistency of the music where you play, you know, from all over the world. Seeing, no one ever really touched that. So,
yes.
So yeah, man, you have a thing to go on, man, and you just have to hold. And Bess FM get the best of it.
Right,
so, you know what I mean? So respect, you know, for that, man.
The other day was, you know, coming from, you know, work, and a brethren just stopped me and said, Steve James, whoa, Steve James, you know, long man for the day I from me there, watch it on the station and blah, 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 man, and give thanks, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, well, thanks for passing through. I don't know if there's anyone you want to say a special shout out to.
Yes, I want to say big up to all the massive them, all my brethren and my family them in Trelawney. Saying big up all the massive them in Falmouth, you know. Beer, yeah, you know. OJ, all the man them, you know. Mario, Chadrock, you know. Cora, the whole of them. See, big up Maypen, big up Rasta, Miller, yeah man, see, big up all the man them on the ends there really and truly, and big up all the Falmouth massive them who slowly recognize me, which I think say it's not a good thing. Because one time I used to be able to just walk through the town and just go do my thing and see that. But now it seems to be like, say, too much people I recognize me now, so, you know. So big up all my massive them a fall much.
I love living here now. Things that used to bother me.
Vivian Jones, right here in studios. Final one for Mr. Jones.
Play back that tape there for me, sir.
Same thing to me. People will talk, things that they don't know. Say, things that don't go so much. Rebel woman, I love you. Rebel woman, rebel woman, I love you. Rebel woman. Mama says, son, look before you leave. The silent river surely runs deep. People will talk, things that they don't know. Say, things that don't go so much. Rebel woman, I love you. Rebel woman, rebel woman, I'm in love. Rebel woman, idleness, that's not your flex. And just to mention, I love the way you dress, love the way you walk, love the way you talk. You got the rhythm and the style that just drives me wild. Rebel woman, rebel woman, I love you. Rebel woman, rebel woman, I'm in love, yes, whoa. Rebel woman, I love you. Rebel woman, song lead the way. Mix up, them can't call your name. Only pick me, play them their game. And some were asking who is her man. Them said them never see her with no one. Rebel woman, rebel woman, I'm in love with a rebel woman, rebel woman. Now we link up, things running smooth. I've never experienced a love so good. People will talk, things that they don't know. People will say, things that don't go so. But rebel woman, I'm in love with a rebel woman.
Well, this is Tasha T, and you're listening to The Real Rock on the Best FM with Steve James, Maestro.